Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Kodajama welcoming you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're doing the Grand Ladies Tour live from Zurich. We had a crazy day yesterday with the round of 32 seeing 10 ladies go down, 10 seeded ladies go down. Everett, Bueno, Hingis, Chambers, Austin, Langlawn, Wills Moody, Venus, Pennant, and Brow all go down. So we only got 6 seats left. The 13 seed Celis, the 12 seed Billie Jean King, number 3 Mo Connolly, number 6 Steffi Graf, number 10 Lindsay Dunbar, and number 4 Mola Mallory. So anyway, we've got some matches for you. 6 matches, 1 seed against themselves, and 2 unseeded matchups. Anyway. So we have 2 unseeded matchups. First is Muguruza Gulagan, and it was Gulagan who beats Mugu, so she's in the quarterfinals. And the second one sees Osaka-san beat round Nana Look, San Look, Nana Go 7-6, 3-6, 7-5. So Osaka and Gulagan are going to the quarterfinals. We go with the 13th seed Monica Seles taking on Kim Kleisters from Belgium. Kleisters 2 matches below 500, Seles 4 matches below 500. So Kimmy Kleisters. She went to the semis in Illinois, losing to Chris Evert. Semis in Austria, losing to Steffi. So she's been off and on. She has not had a quarterfinals appearance since Austria, so 13 weeks ago. She's beaten Sabalenka, and she's the one who beat Chris Evert in straight 6-4, 6-4. Monica, on the other hand, the 13th seed. She went to the semis in Orlando, losing to Henin, the Belgian waffle. Berlin semi lost to Everett. Semis in Long Island, losing to Steffi. Semis in Omaha, losing to Navratilova. She's never been to a final. She lost to Smith Court and Everett back-to-back first matches, but then in this one, she's the 15th seed, but she beat Sanchez Facario to move on.
Quiet please, Kleisters to serve.
Should be able to beat
First
Celis.
game. Play.
And end that drought.
Out. Love 15.
Don't have to say it like that.
$30.40.
Celis needs another good one here. Wow. She got it.
Juice.
Celis prevents Kleisters from taking set point.
Advantage. Kleisters.
Another set point for Kleisters, her third. And what a rally. And she got
Game
it.
and first set. Kleisters. 6 games to 4.
Celis is like, what? Snake. Don't hit deep yet. Oh, she's going for the chip and charge. That's a good move. 17.
15. Love.
So it's like, oh, I should have smiled at that one. Can you do it?
Juice.
Nope. Trying to do it. Well, she's up 5-1.
Advantage. Celes. Out. Juice. Advantage. Kleisters.
Got it.
Game, set, and match. Kleisters.
Celis is like,
2 sets to love.
6-4, 6-1.
6-4. 6-1.
She did. Kleisters did it. And was it Davenport? She beats Azarenka. So Davenport beats Azarenka to meet Osaka in the quarterfinals. Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. Number 4, Bola Mallory. Hey, Lindsay. So Mallory, the 4 seed, will face Leslie Turner Browery, who's 5 matches above 500. Pretty good, eh? She got to the finals in the French Open. She beat Safarova, Gussie, Halep, Connolly, and Kontaveit on her previous effort. So she had to face only one top 20 lady before getting to the finals. So she got lucky AF. Uh, well, the last quarterfinal she got to was Los Angeles losing to Sloane Stevens, but that was 11 weeks ago. This week she's beating Spitalina in the qualifier to face Venus and beat her. In the way, Mike, Mallory, Mola Mallory for 19 matches above 500. Got to the semis in head-to-head losing to Steffi. Semis in San Diego losing to Martina. Semis in Eastport losing Long Long. Semis in Los Angeles losing to Navratilova. Got to the finals in T-Dot losing to Davenport, who's still around. Semis in Utah losing to Scenic Garrison. And the semis last week in Brighton. She beat Henning, Sanchez Vicario, and Ann Jones to meet Smith Court. She beat Serena in the first round.
Quiet, please. Turner Bowery to serve. First game. Play. Love.
What?
Out. Juice.
Molo's got to do something.
Advantage. Turner Bowery.
Second time? No.
Juice.
I said, what?
Out.
Radich?
Advantage. Mallory. Out. Juice. Advantage. Turner Bowery. Game and first set. Turner Bowery. 6 games to 2.
Finger stab? I do.
Out. Out. 40-15.
Then we got a third set. Yeah.
Game and second set. Mallory. 6 games to 4. 1 set all.
1-1.
Game, set
Wow.
and match.
Bola
Turner Bowery.
falls. Turner
2
Bowery
sets to 1.
gets to the
6-2.
quarterfinals.
4-6. 6-3.
Mola Mallory just seems to always be that high up in seeding, but can't produce. So Turner Bowery will face her fellow Australian Goolagong, and one of those girls will be going to the semifinals. We are going to simulate that quarterfinal and all that, but yeah, Goolagong, Turner Bowery. Someone's going to. And what's even crazy is you got U.S. Japan, so you have 3 in the Pan Pacific era. Davenport. Davenport's the only seed on the right side, and that's number 10. Billie Jean King, the 12th seed, beat Ivanovic to face Kleisters in the quarterfinals. We could see 3 versus 6, and that will be just for the quarterfinals. Steffi Graf goes first. She will face Pliskova, who's 11-17. Steffi has 2 titles to her name. Pliskova has had a few good tournaments. If she beats Graf, it's her first tournament winning 3 events. She's beaten Canine and Chambers. Canine. Steffi Graf, 2 titles to her name. She lost the final in Hilton Head to Martina. Went to Italy, beat Chris Everett. When you beat Everett, you must be good. And in Austria, she beat Sharapova for her second title. She went to the finals in Long Island, losing to Chrissy Everett. And then in Omaha, she lost to Martinez, so she's been to 5 finals. She made the quarterfinals last week. She got the bye to the round of 32 in Brighton, beat Billie Jean and Barty to face Marcus Smith Court, where she lost. She's beaten only one person, Osborne DuPont.
Quiet plays Pliskova to
But they
serve.
said that the
First game.
upsets,
Play.
the TV upsets, are going to continue.
15 love.
Yes, Jeffrey. And
Out. Game
Pliskova
and
wins.
first set. Pliskova. 6 games to 3. Out. Deuce.
Pliskova had match point on her racket.
Advantage. Graph. Game. Graph.
Well,
Pliskova
Pliskova
leads
does
5
have
games to 4.
match
Second
point
set.
on her racket.
Out.
I don't know.
Game, set, and match.
40-15.
Pliskova.
So
2
Pliskova
sets
did
to
it.
love.
6-3, 6-4.
6-3.
Steffi loses.
6-4.
Steffi to Pliskova. And the eighth match is Connolly, who beats Halep. Wow. Zurich is a mess. Only one of the top 8 seeds are still around, and that's Mo Connolly. So we have 3 matchups of a seeded player playing a non-seeded player. So we have 5 unseeded players out of 8. The only 3 surviving seeds are Connolly, Billie Jean, and Davenport. Connolly's won the tournament, I think, right? Billie Jean has, Davenport has. Clijsters is not, Pliskova is not, Gulagan is not, Turner Barry is not, Osaka has not. Yeah, I think all of the seeds have a tournament, and the 5 others don't. Man, this is going to be one hell of a thing. You still have You have 3 Americans, 2 Aussies, a Belgian, a Czech, a Japanese, and a partridge in a pear tree. Anyway, let's go to the boys. In Montreal, where it's less upset crazy. We do have 10 out of 16 seeds qualifying and all that. Round of 64, the 16 seed fell, Lendo fell, Lacoste fell, Agassi fell. So 4 seeds fell on Tuesday, only 2 yesterday, Rosewell and Connors. So we don't have any matchups where there's 2 unseeded players. So that actually builds better narrative. First off, we go to Pete Sampras taking on William Renshaw. So the 5-seed Sampras with a pair of titles against William Renshaw, who's more of a old school player. Sampras lost the final in Philly first week to Bill Tilden. Semis in Memphis losing to Labor. Finals in Delray losing to Pancho Gonzalez. Finals in the Quintet finally getting one over Budge. And then didn't get to a semi-final till week 19, North London, getting to the final, beating Novak. And yeah, that's the last time he made a quarterfinal was London 8 weeks ago. He lost to Isner first match last week in Austria. This week he beat Batista Agut in his first match. He'll face William Renshaw 8 and 9. 2 wins in Delray Beach beating Newcomb and Federer. I mean, when you beat those 2 guys, you should be up high. But lost to Edberg of all people. Pair of wins in Bristol beating Batista Agut and Murray. Well, he was English, so he got the buys and all that. And lost to Borg. How did he not get to week 20? Wasn't week 20 in America? England? Mom. Dad. Mom. Anyway, he beat Rublev at Wimbledon, lost to Borg, and then he hasn't been around. And Montreal invited him. He's beating Shermo and Nastasi to move on.
Quiet, please. Sampras to serve.
Sampras has
First
this is
game.
a trip to get to the
Play.
quarterfinals in Montreal. Hoof!
15 love.
229. And a
Game and
228.
first set. Sampras.
Renshaw is
6
in
games
for
to
it.
3.
Holy Hannah. Well,
15
Montreal
love.
throws a 197 ace. Montreal's really fast surface.
Out.
No.
Game and second set.
Renshaw wins the set. Oof.
7 games to 6. 1 set all.
This could be big. That was 207.
Game, set,
Got it.
and match. Sampras.
Sampras did it.
2 sets to 1. 6-3.
6-7.
6-3.
So Sampras gagné 2 matchs à 1. 6-3, 6-4. Sorry. 6-3, 6-7, 6-3. 6-3, 6-7, 6-3. So Sampras, Kachi. Sampras with the big win. And now we have... they're going to force Novak and John to go second. I don't know why. 6 versus 11. Both have won once against each other, and both don't have a title to their name. Novak. Semis in Philly losing to Sampras. Semis in Delray losing to Pancho. Semis in Houston losing to Federer. Semis in Milan losing to Rafa. And then finally won a semi against JC Ferraro in Florence, but lost to Sheriff in the final. In North London, he lost the final to Sampras, who just won his match. Semis in Bologna losing to Rafa. Finals in Boston losing to Ken Rosewall, of all people. And in semis last week, well, he beat Courier, Nastasi, and Zverev to get the team at the hometown favorite one. He beat Fred Perry in his first match here. McEnroe, 25 and 26. His trips. Semifinals in Houston losing to Bjorn. Semis in Rotterdam losing to Murray. Semis in Long Island losing to Rafa. And pair quarterfinals last week. Well, he beat Roberto Isner, but lost the quarters to Nadal. He's beating Newcomb and Pillage to get this part.
Quiet, please. Djokovic
Novak
to serve.
says
First
he's got the
game.
fans. McEnroe
Play.
says he's got the Montreal fans. That's to be debated. Well, Federer will have the last match because he's from...
15 love.
Well, Montreal loves their Swiss people.
Out.
If it's not the French, it's the Swiss. Wow. Wow.
40-30.
There's rally.
Out.
Novak, second set point.
Out.
No.
Deuce.
That was a double fault.
Advantage.
Another
Djokovic. Out.
This time he got
Game and first set. Djokovic. 6 games to 3.
Novak trying to take down McEnroe. Gotta get over the net, guys.
Deuce.
He did. And he had set point on his brackets. Oh.
Advantage. Djokovic.
Let's use this. You have it on your racket to tie the match. There you go.
Deuce.
Out.
Out.
Like that. Remember what you did.
Advantage. McEnroe. Out.
Slow down.
Out.
Oops.
Game and second set. McEnroe. 6 games to 3. 1 set all. Out. Game,
That's
set,
cool.
and
Novak
match. Djokovic.
moves on to the quarters.
2 sets to 1.
6-3, 3-6,
6-3.
Or 6-3,
3-6.
6-3.
6-3.
To you and me. So he wins. So Djokovic Kachi. Now we go to Bill Tilden. The 4th seed, he'll face Ellsworth Fines, who's done well in golf and tennis. So Tilden, his only tournament win was the first week, beating Nastasi, Agassi, Mack, Laver, and Sampras. Semifinal Nice losing to Nishikori-san. Got to the finals of Wimbledon, losing to Federer. He had a few decent matches. He took down Roberto, Trabert, Pancho Isner, and Murray. He didn't face anyone in the top 10 till Federer, and he lost. Semis in Boston, losing to Novak. Semis last week, after beating Wielander, Lacoste, and Budge. He got to the semis but lost to Rafa. He's beating Fearless today, this week. Elsewhere Fines got to the quarters in Philly, Rod Laver. And quarters in Wimbledon, losing to Federer. So 2 quarterfinals, no semis. He beat Lendl last week, lost to Riggs. He's beaten Lendl and Roddick to move on to this point.
Quiet please. Tilden to serve. First game. Play.
Tilden says he's fine.
15 love.
Known for his high serves too in the 1920s.
Game and first set. Vines.
Well,
6 games to 4.
Vines wins the first set. Didn't see that coming.
Game and second
Tilden
set.
ties her up.
6 games to 3. 1 set all.
So again, we go to a third set. Slow that down, guys.
Game, set, and match.
Tilden wins.
Tilden.
It was a tough one.
2 sets to 1. 4-6. 6-3. 7-6.
So it's 4-6, 6-3, 7-6. 4-6, 6-3, 7-6. Tilden wins. He'll have to wait a little bit. Pancho Gonzalez is next. He'll face Tim Henman, number 10 versus Henman. Henman's only 6-8. He's third place. Pancho Gonzalez does have a title on his card, and that was Delray Beach being Pete Sampras after being down 2 sets to love. Since then, he's not. Oh, 1 quarterfinal since week 3, and that was in Washington after being Trabert, Nobania, and Fitas. He lost to Filaza. Well, last week he lost to Budge first round. He's beaten Riggs and Trabert to get this far. Hedman, who is 6-8. Hedman actually lost his first 6 matches, so he's actually got a 6-2 run after losing the Fines in London. And Bristol, week 21, he beat Filas, Federer, and Lendl. I mean, you beat Federer, that's huge. But I got to the quarters and lost to Roseball. Beat Medvedev at Wimbledon, lost to Rod Laver in straights. He's beaten Fitas and Roseball to get this far.
Quiet please. Gonzalez to serve. First game.
Well,
Play.
both these guys have short fuses. And then get it over the net. And you got it.
Deuce.
Deuce.
Advantage. Henman.
Wow, we could see a tiebreak. And
Game.
Yeah.
Henman.
well,
6 games all. First set. Tiebreak.
yep, the tiebreak, sure. Let's take the tiebreak. I would love to see a tiebreak.
1-0. Henman. 2-0. Henman. Out. 2-1. Henman. 2-all. Out. 3-2. Gonzalez. Out. Out. 3-all. 4-3. Henman. 5-3. Henman. 5-4. Henman. 6-4. Henman. Game and first set. Henman.
So
7 games to 6.
So that's tiebreak. He forced the tiebreak and he wins the match. Oh, wins the set. Sorry. Approach. That number was random. Half volley.
15 love.
I've never seen that before. A half volley.
$40-15.
Let's say we have another third set.
$40-30. Deuce. Advantage. Henman. Deuce.
That would have been funny. Gonzalez up 40 love and he botches it.
Out.
He argues the call. Next call goes his way.
Advantage. Henman. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Gonzalez.
There we
Game
go.
and second set. Gonzalez.
Well, guess what?
6 games to
Yet
4.
again, we have a 3-setter.
1 set all.
Wow.
6-3. Gonzalez.
Alfonso's got a chance to ice it on his racket. And he doesn't.
6-4. Gonzalez. Out.
There you go.
Game, set, and match. Gonzalez.
6-7.
2 sets to 1. 6-7. 6-4. 7-6.
Or in French, 6-7, 6-4, set 6. 6-7, 6-4, 7-6. So Pancho wins. So he wins that one. The 12 seed John Isner. Are we at half hour? No, yeah. The 12 seed John Isner take on Stefan Edberg. He has the title. Edberg doesn't. Isner is luck. Got to the finals of Rotterdam, beating Andy Murray. After beating the John Federer, when you beat 3 of the big 4, you should be okay. After that, 3 quarterfinals. The last one being Wimbledon, losing to Tilden, but nothing else after. He's beaten Davis and Chilich to move on. Edberg, 16-23. Got to the quarters in Delray Beach. Got to the finals in Brussels, losing to Rod Laver. And that's the last time he got to at least a quarterfinal, was Brussels week 6. He was number 25, now he's down to 28. He's been Courier and Connors, 2 JCs. There's a JI.
Quiet, please. Isner to serve. First game. Play.
But for sure. Well, come on. He throws 200 kilometers per hour.
Out.
Go down. It was 164.
40-15.
No chance. Oh, yeah.
Game and first set. Isner.
Edberg
6
still
games to
looking for that
3.
ball.
Game and second set. Edberg.
Guess what?
7 games to 6.
Once again, we have a 3-set match. Once again. Da, 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 da.
15 love.
Sorry, I had to do that. Edberg.
Out.
Oh.
Deuce.
Isner had match point. Now
advantage. Isner.
Out. Go down, Edberg. No.
Deuce. Advantage. Edberg.
Are we going to go to a last set tiebreak on the network?
Game. Edberg. 6 games all. Final set. Tiebreak.
So the second tiebreak is going to happen. That's spectacular.
1-0. Isner. Out. 1-all. 2-1. Edberg. 2-all. 3-2. Isner. 3-all. 4-3. Isner. 4-all. 5-4. Isner. 5-all. Out. 6-5. Edberg. Out. 6-all. Out. 7-6. Isner. Out. Game, set and match. Isner. 2 sets to 1. 6-3. 6-7. 7-6.
So 6-3, 6-7, 7-6. 6-3, 6-7, 6-7-6. So Isner Kachi. So every one of the 5 matches has ended up being 3 setters. So we have 3 more matches left. We're going to go with Don Budge's match against Matt Sweelander next. Don Budge is number 4, but yeah, he's not won a title. Well, anyway, here's Sweelander, 21 and 23. Quarter. 3 quarterfinals without anything else. His last quarterfinal was Roma, week 15, losing to Rosewall. He's beaten Nabandian and Medvedev to get this far. Don Budge, number 4 in the world. Lost the finals with La Quinta de Sampras. Semis in Monte Carlo losing to Laver. Finals in Las Vegas losing to Lacoste. Semis in Long Island losing to Federer. Semis in Paris at the French Open after beating Moya, Santana, Roosevelt, and Rod Laver. He thought he was going to beat Sheriff. He didn't. And then London semifinals losing to Sampras. Went to the finals 2 weeks ago in Indy after beating Emerson, Agassi, Roosevelt, and Courier. He lost to Borg. And then went to the quarters in Kitzbühel, lost to Tilden. He's beating Del Potro in his first match.
Quiet please. Philander to serve. First game. Play.
What's our clock say? 31 minutes. Yeah, I think but we only have 3 matches left. We should be okay. Oh dear. What can the matter be? Oh dear. What can the matter
Out.
be?
Game and first set. Budge.
Wins.
6 games to 3. $15 love.
Budge.
Game, set and match. Budge.
Guess what?
2 sets to love.
There's no 3 setters this time.
6-3. 6-3.
6-3. So Don Budge wins it easy. And for the first time today, the men's match. There's no 3rd set. Budge will now face Sampras. Oh boy. Well, Tilden has to face Isner now. Sampras has to face Budge. That is one hell of a match. Anyway, the 1 seed Rod Laver against Stan Wawrinka. They have not faced each other head to head. Wawrinka is only 5-11, but look at the hardcourt, 4-2. Well, anyway, yeah, Rod Laver's won 3 titles. He's won almost as many titles as Wawrinka has wins on tour. So 3 wins. Memphis, he beat Murray, Lacoste, Agassi, Sampras, and Connors. Brussels, he beat Cochet, Nishikori, Chilich, Borg, and Ekberg. And Hamburg, he beat Lendo in the final after beating Chilich, Nalbandian, and Nastasi, and Borg. Since then, quarters in Paris, French Open lost to Budge. Semis in Bristol, losing to Connors. Semis in Wimbledon, losing to Federer. Quarters in Boston, losing to Novak. Got to the finals in DC, losing to Team of all freaking people. There's my shocked by Nishikori in Indy. Shocked by Sheriff and Kitzbühel, but he beat Nishikori in revenge. Wawrinka 5-11. He will beat Riggs in Delray Beach, lost to Isner. In La Quinta, he beat Doromdi, losing to his fellow Swissman Federer. Wimbledon, he beat Mulligan, but lost to Rafa, and then he's won 2 matches this time. He's beaten Emerson and Pancho Segura. I said he's to do against really
Quiet please. Laver to serve.
Does
First
he have
game.
enough against Laver?
Play.
The number 1 in the world. Well, actually, not actually number 1. He's the number 1 in this tournament. Rafa just had
15
to win
love.
2 weeks ago, meaning that he would be booted for Montreal.
Deuce.
Even with set point.
Out. Advantage. Laver. Deuce.
215 on that serve. Nice.
Advantage. Wawrinka. Out.
He's gold now, Laver is. Wow. Laver.
Game. Wawrinka. 5 games all. First set.
Now, I didn't purposely put Wawrinka and Laver second last.
Out. Game and first set, Wawrinka.
Wow.
7 games to 5.
Wawrinka wins the first set.
Game and second set,
Laver wins
Laver.
that set.
6 games to 2. 1 set all.
Well, again we go to a third set. None of these guys want to give up the point. In
6-5, Laver.
And Laver's got
Game, set and match, Laver. 2 sets to 1.
All he got.
5-7.
He could have pulled it
6-2. 7-6.
Laver wins 5 sets. He still setsies. 5-7, 6-2, 7-6. So Laver will face Pancho Gonzalez. So we will not have any unseeded players. We had 6 unseeded players. They all lost. So we will have a all-seeded quarterfinal, unlike the ladies, and will have an all-seeded final and semifinal. So Laver will face Pancho, Tilden, and Isner on the left side of the bracket. Roger Federer, 2-0 against Alex Sheriff. They both have 2 titles under their belts. Sheriff will try to do it. 0-2 head-to-head. He is 0-3 against Borg head-to-head. Budge and Emerson, he's actually 3-0 against both. But yeah, he's 0-3 against Borg. He doesn't want to be 0-3 against Federer. Feds ruined his day in Rotterdam and Boston. Sheriff has 2 titles. Well, he won in Milan, beating Emerson, Budge, Roosevelt, Chilich, and Rafa. When he freaking beat Rafa Nadal, he beat everybody. Nadal was a 4 seed at the time, I guess. Florence, he beat Emerson, Wielander, Agassi, Team, and then Djokovic. He got to the finals of the French Open, losing to Rafa, but come on, you lose to Rafa. He's been to 2 straight quarterfinal appearances. Lost to Borg and Indian, Novak, and Kitzbühel. He's beaten Davydenko and Hewitt to get this far. Federer trying to be 3-0 against a guy. The only other guy he's 3-0 against is Bill Tilden, who's still in the tournament on the left side of the bracket. His first tournament win was Houston beating Del Potro, Lendl, Tilden, Novak, and Djokovic and Borg. And then he got to a few finals and then won Wimbledon, beating Roddick, Perry, Nishikori, Fines, Laver, and Tilden. Semifinals in Boston, quarters in Kitzbühel last week. He beat Del Potro and Vilas, but lost to Team. He's beating JC Ferraro.
Quiet, please. Zverev to serve. First game. Play. 15 love.
203 on the gun.
Out. Game and first set. Zverev.
First set to
6
Zverev.
games to 3.
6-3.
Out.
6-3.
Out.
Gotta get it in. There you go.
Game, set,
He
and match.
got it.
Zverev.
Holy
2
shit.
sets to
Sheriff
love.
finally beats Federer.
6-3. 6-4.
6-3, 6-4. Beat Roger Federer. That's amazing. Now he'll face another one of the big 3, or the big 4. And that's Djokovic. So Sheriff is like, oh, right. I got Federer. Now you got Novak. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, so let's take a look at the quarterfinals. You got Laver versus Pancho. You got Tilden versus Isner. Battle of the big servers, I guess. Sampras versus Budge. A lot of people said this should be the final. Laver and Bill Tilden, who are also in the top 5, tell him to go fuck off. Well, Sheriff is the 15th seed. He'll face Novak. If it wasn't for Sheriff, the top 6, 1 to 6 seeds would be still in. 1 to 6, yeah. So Sheriff has to face Djokovic. It's going to be one hell of a matchup. You have 5 Americans, an Aussie, a Serb, and a Deutsch or German. Yeah, the fans, I don't know who the fans will cheer for. Maybe Sheriff or Djokovic. I think it'll be Djokovic. To be honest with you. Sheriff will try to do the triple. Well, Murray already went out, and Nadal because of his wins a few weeks ago means he can't compete. But we'll see what happens in the men's tour. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.